Good evening. So, guys, welcome to this live session, guys. Pa-para, pa-pa, pa-para, pa-pa, pa-pa-pa-para, pa-para, pa-pa, pa-para, pa-pa, pa-pa-pa-para. Pa-pa-pa-pa. Ooh, da dee da dee dum, dee da dee dum, da dee da dee dum. Dee dee dum. Hey guys, welcome. Good evening. Boxing 24, welcome. Good evening. So glad to have you this evening. You're welcome. Come on, can we like and share this live? Come on, let's like, let's share. Who would we have here? OW, welcome. Good evening. Come on, let's like, let's share more. Let's like, let's share to more folks. Rocky, Belly, Tega, Flogsy, Baby, Dylan. Oh, Jet 2 Teapot, welcome. Bill Wilson, welcome. Glad to have you. Good evening. Welcome, guys. Can we like and share? I just want us to like and share tonight. Come on. Tap on the screen, like and share so the algorithm could push this to more folks. Come on. Uh-oh. I'm trying to share, but it's not going. What's happening? Come on. Come on. Let's go, Dylan. Let's go, Dylan. 1, 2, 3, go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're done. 15. Good evening, guys. Welcome. Yeah, this is another wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining. Lucas, welcome. Good evening. Kathleen Golding, good evening. Thanks for joining. Welcome, Kathleen. Glad to have you. It's a beautiful weekend. It's Saturday evening, man, and it's 7:30. I'm glad to have you this evening. All right, so what we want to do tonight is to like and share this live. Just like, share, tap on the like button. Come on, tap on your screen. Double tap on your screen now. Let's go. Omoti, I can see you. Welcome. Good evening. How are you today? Come on, tap on your screen. Let's like, let's share. Yeah, come on. Let's like. Hetty, thanks for joining. Connor, thanks for joining. Sam, glad to have you. Welcome. Good evening, guys. Yeah. Kathleen Golden, thanks for joining. Good evening, guys. All right. It's another beautiful evening. Thank you so much for coming. We're here tonight and we want to talk about the laws of the universe. The laws of the universe. The seven hermetic principles. We've done the principle one, law one, and tonight we're talking about the second law. So, guys, it's loaded this evening. Tap on your screen, share this live, invite one or two folks. Jesut, thanks for joining. Hi, good evening. Hope you've had a wonderful week. Yeah, welcome. Hey, Conop, thanks for joining. Shushilo, thanks for joining. Kathleen, Tex, thanks for joining. No Unknown, thanks for joining. Welcome. Zach, thanks for joining. Come on, like and share. If you're not following, hit the follow button, guys. You want to stay in this environment, you want to hang out with us. Come on. Welcome, guys. How has your day been? So, if you're new to this channel, this is the Marvelous Mind. Harrison, Janet, thanks for joining. Fit, nice to have you this evening. Welcome. Hey, what's your friend's name? Mike Hawk. Oh, Mike Hawk, thanks for joining. Where is he? I've not seen him. Come up. I've not seen your friend Mike Hawk. Faith, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Okay, guys, this is the Marvelous Mind channel, and on this channel, we want to talk about your most powerful asset, the power of your mind, and the power of speech. Stu Dog, Hendo, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Faith, glad to have you. Can you tap on your screen, like and share this live? Just tap on your screen, keep liking, keep liking. Keep liking, keep liking, keep liking. Come on, come on. Tap on it, tap on it, tap on it, tap on it, tap on it. Yeah, tap on it until that icon is full. That love icon. Just keep tapping until it is full. Then you release so you get the best of it. 1, 2, 3, go. Boom. It flows. Yeah. Thank you so much, Faith. Glad to have you. Okay, guys. So this is the Marvelous Mind channel or handle or whatever you want to call it. On this channel, we talk about your mind. We talk about the mind. We talk about the conscious mind. We talk about the subconscious mind. We talk about goal setting. We talk about attitude. We talk about personal development. We are here trying to, push you on, encourage you, motivate you to go ahead and become all that you can be. That's what we are about here. We are here to teach you the power of your mind, helping you transform your own mind so you can transform your life. You can actually change your life. You can become whatever you want to be. Everything you desire is in you. You don't need anything outside. Whatever you desire is in you. You are complete. You are complete. You are not broken. You are not missing. There's nothing broken about you. There's nothing missing about you. You are complete. You are enough. Hey, Dudy, you are enough. You are enough, my friend. Hey, sis, you are enough. You're complete. You keep thinking that you are inadequate. You keep thinking that you have something missing. There's nothing wrong with you. You're pure, you're virgin, you're perfect. You're pure, you're virgin, you're perfect. So you are complete. What we teach you here is to help you understand what you have, who you are, so you can generate whatever it is that you desire. Hey, Ruby, thanks for joining this evening. Aliyah, glad to have you. Faith, nice to have you. Anna, what is that? Anilia. I can't pronounce that name correctly. Thanks for joining, guys. Glad to have you. So we want to take the likes now to 1,000. Come on, Maria, thanks for joining. Yeah. Thanks for joining, Maria. Thanks for joining. Let's take the likes to 1,000, and then I will tell you something more. Meanwhile, if you were here in the part 1, I'd like you to drop in the comment, I was here on the last live, because we talked about the first law of the universe. We talked about the first principle in the last live. So if you were here, just drop in the comment, I was here. We talked about the law of mentalism. If you are not here, say I was not here. Do a recap. Let me know if I should recap or I should move on. Skibidis, welcome. Faith, welcome. Leo, welcome. Thanks for joining. So if you were here last time, drop in the comment, I was here. Lexi, thanks for joining. If you were not here, also drop in the comment, I was not here. I'm going to do a recap. I'm waiting for you guys. I want to do a recap of the law of mentalism. Yeah, I want to do a little recap for those who are not here. But if everybody is here, come on, we'll move on to the next law. Nico, thanks for joining. Hi, Nico. Hello, Nico. Welcome. Thanks for sharing. Come on. Thank you, Nico. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Faith. Nice to have you. Lolet. Okay, Lottie. Is it Lottie? Lothai. Thanks for joining. Okay, so if you were here during the last live, I'd like you to drop in the comments I was here, or do a recap. If you were not here, do a recap for the first principle. Henry, thanks for joining. If you were here, drop come on. Hey, thank you for following, Harry. Thank you for following. Glad to have you. Daniel, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Nico, thank you. Oh, Niyi, thanks for joining. So, guys, for the benefit of the new people who are joining us, this month of March, we are looking at the 7 hermetic principles of the universe. We'll call them the 7 principles, the 7 laws of the universe. It's not like there are no others, but these are like foundational, fundamental kind of laws. So that's what we are talking about in this month. And we started out about 3-4 days ago by talking about the first principle, and it is called the principle of mentalism. That principle says all is mind. Mind is everything. That principle says nothing happens except it is first thought of in the mind. So these glasses I'm wearing, first of all, existed in someone's mind before it came to be. This hoodie I'm wearing, first of all, existed in somebody's mind before it came to be. Your phone existed before it came to be. What that law is saying is that nothing comes to be except it has first existed. So how does that law apply to us? What that law is saying is that except it has happened in you as per in your mind, then you cannot recreate it physically. So it has to be first happening in your mind. It has to be first mental. So what does that mean? If you want to create something new, you've got to think about it. You've got to have the vision, the image. So if you have a goal, you have something you want to achieve on the outside, you first of all have to have a picture of it on the inside. That's what the law of mentalism is talking about. Jacob, thanks for joining. Not Felilka, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Thank you so much, guys. Can we like and share? Come on, let's take the likes to 2,000. Let's push the algorithm. Eliana, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. So that is the first principle. The first principle is mentalism. What that principle is saying is that you must pay attention to your mind. Whatever is going on in your mind is affecting your life. Yeah. So we said, as a man thinketh in his mind, so is he. So you are becoming what you're thinking about. Your mind is ruling and deciding your life. We said in the last life that the battle is in the mind, the victory is in the mind. Everything is going on in your marvelous mind. Your mind is the center of divine attention, is the center of divine action. Your mind is where it is being processed. So you must pay attention to what is going on in your mind. We talked about the things that happen in the mind, which is your thoughts. Your brain is like a walking mind. Your brain is like a walking mind. Your brain is like the living mind. So what you're thinking about in your mind is what you feel. We talked about Tifa. We said that thoughts will lead to feelings. Feelings will lead to actions, and actions will determine results. So, by where do thoughts take place? In your mind. So, the first law is saying that you should pay attention to your mind. As a man thinketh in his mind, so is he. That's the first law. Nothing happens outside except it has happened inside. Very practical. If you wake up in the morning, three of your friends are alive, invite them. If you wake up in the morning, let's say you're lying on your bed and you wake up and you want to go wee in the toilet. Before you get up from your bed and walk down to wee in the toilet, your mind first of all goes to the toilet, then your body follows. So that law is saying that your body is the servant to your mind. Your body works with time. Your mind does not work with time, it flows. So if your mind wants to be in Las Vegas, boom, all you need to do is think about it and boom, your mind is there. But for your body to get to Las Vegas, it's going to travel through time. You get it? So your mind Your mind is powerful. And that's what we talked about on the first law. Hey, you're going to join later. Let's finish this session and then it will be open for you to join. Fumilox, Hairline, thanks for joining. Fumi, glad to have you. Thank you so much for joining. So, guys, drop in the comments if you think you understand the first law. Just drop in the comment. Oh, I should add you now. I'm sorry, I can't add you now. You can be added now, beloved. Just wait. When it is time, the floor is going to be open. Hey, Nii, thanks for joining. So, guys, the first law is called the principle of mentalism. And that principle says that all is mind. Everything is happening in your marvelous mind. So if you pay attention to what is going on in your mind, you're going to get a lot more done in your life. So that's what we did last time we came on live. Now, today we are going to be going to the next principle. How many of you are ready for the next principle? If you're ready for the second law, I'd like you to type in the comments, I am ready. Yeah, I want to see participation. If you are ready for the second law, hey, Nico is ready. Who else? Millie, thanks for joining. Nico is ready for the second law. Thank you. So if you're ready for the second law, I'd like you to type, I am ready for the second law, the second principle, the second hermetic principle. Now, before I drop that second law, why are we talking about laws of the universe? Why do we need to understand? We need to understand laws because laws rule this universe. Principles, laws, concepts, those are the things that rule this world. So we are able to send a plane. We are able to make a plane fly from Los Angeles to Canada because we understand the laws. So the laws are so the laws are so precise. The laws of nature are so precise, they don't change. So people can walk around them. So when you understand the laws, it helps you to live a very predictable life, like the law of sowing and reaping. Last time I showed you that if you want an apple, it will be nice to plant an apple. If you plant an apple, you will reap apple. You cannot plant apple and reap strawberries. If you plant apples and you reap strawberries, the law of nature is broken. So it says, be not deceived. God cannot be mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that is what he reap. Oh, Sheun, thanks for joining. You're welcome. So your actions determines your result. So it is what you sow that you reap. It is a law. So if I understand that the law says that if I plant apple, I'm going to reap apple, and I want apple, all I need to do is to go look for apple seed or branch or tree or stalk or whatever and plant. Once I am able to plant my apple, I am sure that by this law I'm going to reap apples tomorrow. So the law helps you to live a precise and a guaranteed life. Do you understand? Like begets like. So those are laws. So we are studying these laws so that we can understand how life works, and then we'll be able to align our own lives and get results. Freda, thanks for joining. Elena, thank you so much. Sheon, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Guys, you're going to come up as guests pretty soon, but just allow us to deal with the law before you come in. We are going to be open for discussions pretty soon, but I want to deal with the law. So we've looked at the law of mentalism, which is the first principle. And then we have also said that that law is saying that everything is mind. Everything is mind. All is mind. All is mind. That's what that law is saying. So get ready now. We are talking about the second law today. And like some of you will already know, the second law is the law of correspondence. The second law is the principle of correspondence. Now, if you've done mathematics before, you know that there's what is called the correspondence triangle, the correspondence angles or diagrams or whatever. If you do trigonometry, there is correspondence, angles that are correspondence. If you remember that that understanding of mathematics. Correspondence means as it is here, so it is here. It corresponds. The principle of correspondence states that as above, so below. As above, so below. As within, so without. As in heaven, so on earth. That is the law. Correspondence. As within, so without. Stephen Morgan, thanks for joining. Judy, hey, glad to have you. Thanks for joining. Can you like and share? Ooh, celebration which has reached the level in this team. Come on, congratulations, Shehu, you're rising up. So, guys, as above, so below. As within, so without. As in heaven, so on earth. That's the first law. I like someone to type it in. Principle of correspondence, as above, so below. Someone type it in. Principle of correspondence. That's the second principle. Hey, Sheon, thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you for the giftings. As above, so below. Type it in there. I like someone to type it in. Hey, Lex, thanks for joining. Welcome. Principle of correspondence. What does it say? As within, so without. As above, so below. That's the law. As above, so below. Come on. As above, so below. Principle of correspondence. As above, so below. As below, so above. So what does this law say? This law is saying that whatever happens within, whatever happens without must correspond with whatever happens within. You remember the Lord's Prayer? He said, Our Father who art in heaven, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. You remember that prayer? Is the law. Is the law. Even the master said it in his prayers. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Is the law. As above, so below. As below, so above. These principles embodies the truth that there is always a correspondence between the laws and phenomena of various planes of life. There is always a correspondence. There is always a correspondence. So when you grab this principle, you understand that what is happening outside you is corresponding to what is going on inside you. We are going to dwell so much with as within, so without, so you can understand. Now, what this law is saying is that your outward environment, your outward life, your outward occurrences, if it is going to be amazing, if it's going to be phenomenal, if it's going to be abundance, if it's going to be great, if it's going to be wonderful, if it's going to be peaceful, if it's going to be progressive, whatever is going to happen on your outside has to correspond with what is happening on your inside. Your inside sets the tone. Your inside sets the tone. Your inside is the foundation. As within, so without. That is the law. So what are you supposed to do? Hey, someone said hello. I can't see your name. Welcome, Elena. Welcome, Ismail. Thanks for joining. Come on, like and share, guys. Send this. If you are not following, I'd like you to hit the follow button. The law tells us that your outward experiences must correspond with your inward realities. As within, so without. As without, so within. They must correspond. Remember, we are, oh my God, Princess Wumi, glad to have you. Welcome. Remember, guys, there must be harmony. There must be homeostasis. What does that mean? The outside must balance with the inside. That is it. The outside must balance with the inside. But in our living, in our existence, every time the outward is trying to catch up with the inside because the inside sets the tone. The inside of you, what is going on in your inner world, is more important than whatever is going on the outer world. Why? Because that is how nature and the principle is set. The principle is set that what is going on within you will ultimately affect what is going on without you. So from within, you release your thoughts. From within, you release your ideas. From within, you release your vibrations, your frequencies. So your thoughts, your thinking, what is going on, your feelings, these are the things that are affecting what is going on outside. So this law is saying that your environment, your realities, your outcomes must eventually match with whatever is going on within you. First within, then without. So there are planes beyond our knowing, but when we apply the principle of correspondence to them, we are able to understand much more, what is going on. When you understand that, listen, I I I don't really have much control over what is happening outside. I don't have control over the media. I don't have control over what my friends, my brothers, my sisters, the situation outside me. I don't have control over them. But what I do have is control over me. I have control over what I do. I have control over what I think, how I feel. I have control over what I say. I have control over my vision, my thoughts, my feelings. Now, all those things that I have control over, whatever I'm able to do with them will determine the outcome of what happens outside me. That's why you find out that two people could be in the same environment, having the same environmental conditions and impact, and yet turning out to be different. The difference is not the outside, the difference is inside. What is going on within me is determining how the universe is shaping my environment and delivering results. The law says, keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. What does that tell you? There are issues that will come up in your life, but those issues will be predicated upon what is in your heart. So it is what is going on within me, my belief system, my thought, my acknowledgement, the things I say, the things I believe about me. If I believe that I will succeed no matter what, outwardly I will end up succeeding. If I believe I am a failure, it doesn't matter what, outwardly I'm going to end up failing. So it is my inside that is determining my outward experiences. That's what the law of correspondence is saying. So the law of correspondence is saying that this outside world will shape up to meet up with my inside world. Let me explain further. Okay, so looking at this principle, patterns repeat across different levels of existence. The way you think affects your emotions. I've already said that. I keep saying that. Thoughts leads to feelings. Feelings are connected with emotions, but your thoughts will lead to your feelings. If, as I'm talking to you, I am spreading ideas to you, the ideas I'm spreading to you will determine what you're thinking. As you start thinking about those ideas, it will affect the way you feel. Once you begin to feel in a particular way, the next thing that happens is it will affect your action. You will act in a particular way. The reason why someone slaps somebody, blows someone, shoots someone, maims someone is because of what they were feeling. But the feeling came based on what they were thinking, and the thinking came on an idea. So the ideas that you entertain will determine your thoughts, and that will affect your feelings and emotions, which will affect your actions, which will determine your result. So, Celine, thanks for joining. So your results are the end product, but they start with thoughts. And all these things are going on within you, which will determine what will happen without you. So your job is to focus on what is going on within. That's why we are teaching. So patterns repeat across different levels of existence. The way you think affects your emotions, which then influences your actions and ultimately your reality. If you think you cannot make it, you will feel downcast, you will feel inadequate, you will feel weak, and you will act act in line with that feeling, and eventually you will not make it. So these are laws. You must understand how to tweak your marvelous mind into helping you feel the way you want to feel so that you can go about your goals and achieve your dreams. If you don't understand these laws, you will be plagued. You will be plagued by your ignorance, and you will fall flat and see events happening that you don't have control of as it were. So you want to focus on what is going on within you. How are you thinking? What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe that you are a success and you will succeed at whatever you do? Or do you believe that you are a failure? Do you believe that you are responsible for the outcomes of your life? Or you believe it is your mom, your dad, your uncle, your government, your environment, the things around you that determines your outcome? Those are things that affect your inner world. Do you actually believe that you can make it? Do you actually believe that the universe loves you and that you are complete? Or you are going about trying to be complete? Do you actually believe that it's when you find love that your life will complete, or that you are complete already? Do you believe that you can be rich, or you are rich already? Do you believe that everything that you desire is already within you, or you're striving? Because it is those beliefs, those fundamental thoughts, beliefs, and acceptance within you that determines how the events around you will play out. First within, then without. So I want you to look within your inner world. What is going on? Do you think you can make it? Do you accept that you are healed, that you're strong? Do you think that everything is working out for you? Or you assume that as it happened to your brother, that's how it will happen to you? Or you believe that as it happened to your mom, that is your own lot? What do you believe about yourself? What have you accepted? What are you thinking? Do you think that because it happens to so person like that, then it must happen to you same way? If that is what you accept within, then the outward will mirror it. Listen, your outward life and experiences are like mirrors. They only show you what is going on within you. When you stand in front of a mirror, the mirror doesn't manufacture anything. It only shows what is presented to it. So if I stand in front of the mirror and my glasses are like this, the mirror tells me, oh, your glasses are not well placed. Do it well. I'm supposed to do it well. But if I am thinking that it is the mirror that made my glasses this way, then it's a problem. Listen, whatever is happening on your outside is just showing you what is going on within you. So what you want to do is to take responsibility of your inner world, because you have control. You can tweak your mind to think the way you want. It is your mind. You can decide how you want to feel. It is your feeling. You can decide what you want to do. It is your action. You may not decide what I want to do. No, you don't have control over me. You may not decide how I want to think. If we're in a relationship, you may not decide how I'm behaving, but you can decide your own behavior. So in every situation, you can always determine your own outcome by doing whatever it is you can do and you have control over. Olaiton, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Jessica, I see you. Welcome. Come on, guys. Can we like and share? If you're not following, hit the follow. So the law of correspondence is saying that my outward life, my outward experiences, my outward situations and circumstances must doubtlessly conform to my inward experiences. So if outside is conforming to inside, the law is saying you should forget the outside. Stop trying to change things outside. Change it inside. That's the law. The second law is saying focus on your inside. Now, let me give you this analogy. Let us imagine you've got your laptop or your computer and you type a document, a one-page document. You've typed it, you checked it, proofread it, everything is okay. Boom, you hit the print button and then the document prints out. And when you are reading the document, just before you finish, you saw a typo. Oh, instead of I was, you wrote I am. And you say, oh, you're supposed to be was, not am. You now get a Tipex and you erase it, clean that arm, and you put words on the paper. Then you go back to your laptop and press boom, print. The thing prints out. You look at it, the error is still there. You say, oh, what is this? You Tipex it again. You make the correction. And then you go back to your laptop. You print. Boom. It comes out. Error. Why are you getting the error over and over? Because you are correcting it on the wrong plane. The error is in the laptop, not on the printout. So when things begin to happen on the outside and you're striving to correct things on the outside, you're striving, putting energy. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. You're trying to fix things outside. Meanwhile, the inside is not fixed. There will be no permanent solution. Why? Because first within, then without. Do you get the law? First within, then without. He said, by their fruit we shall know them. The fruit is within. Sorry, the fruit is without, but it comes from within because it is what you are that you give out. So you want to leave the problem. You want to leave the relationship. You want to leave the troubles. You want to leave the outcome and focus on yourself. So my mentor says, leave the mirror and change your face. Leave the world alone and change the concept you have about yourself. Listen, guys, self-concept is one of the biggest secrets to this principle. When you have a wonderful self-concept and self-image, when you understand who you are, you love yourself, you work on yourself, you will doubtlessly produce the kind of result you want. So leave your outside world and focus on your inside. What do you need to focus on? Your thoughts, how you are thinking. Focus on your thoughts, how you are thinking. Focus on your feelings, what you are feeling. Thoughts and feelings rule your life. Your thoughts and your feelings determine your state of being. Listen, your thoughts and your feelings determines whatever is coming to you or going out of you. Your thoughts and your feelings are determining your vibrations. They are determining your actions. They are determining the results that are coming to you. They are too important for you to leave them. So you don't consider how you're thinking, you don't consider how you're feeling, yet you want to create result. No way. Your thoughts and your feelings determine your actions and your results. You want to focus on that. So the human body reflects the universe. Atoms are structured like the solar system. If you have studied atoms in your chemistry, you looked at atoms, you know your periodic table, you'll find out that the same way atoms are structured, that's just how the universe is structured. All planets are going through the sun. It's the same principle. There are signs, there are symbols. Everything connects. If you take time and slow down to understand what is going on in nature, you will understand that everything connects. Things are not just happening. When we talk about the principle of cause and effect, you will understand that nothing just happens. Something is causing it somewhere. So your results today are not just happening. Something is causing it. Your life and its outcomes are not just happening. Something is responsible. So when you understand that, you can begin to fix it from within, not from without. So if your personal life is chaotic, it often mirrors disorganization in your mind. If your relationships are not working, it's not your partner, it is you. If you are not getting results, it's not the situation, it is you. That is the principle of ultimate responsibility. When you take responsibility for your life, oh, this thing is not working. What do I need to do to make it work? Not pointing the fingers. You did this. You need to change. Most times we see it in relationships. When our relationships are not working, we are blaming the other person. We are pointing. You need to do that. He's not doing this. She's not doing it. This lady is not doing this. Listen, there is nothing anybody can do outside that will change what you want to be inside. It is your inside change, inward change that determines outward result. So you want to forget the situations outside. You want to forget the symptoms. You want to forget the outcomes and face within. First within, then without. Floxy baby, thanks for joining. Shewo, thanks for joining. Boxing 24 code, glad to have you. First within, then without. If you're not following, hit the follow button. If you're not liking, come on, like, share this, and welcome more people. So practical application. How do you apply this law? Self-reflection. Identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors, because it is your thoughts and behaviors that are determining what is happening around you. It's not the government, it's not the news. No, 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 no. No, it's not the economy. No, 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 no. It's not nothing outside. Nothing outside. Your thoughts and patterns, the patterns of your thoughts and your behaviors. Understand your thoughts. How do you think? Do you think in the negative or you think in the positive? How do you talk? Do you talk in the negative or you talk in the positive? Listen, if I wake up in the morning and say, I am alive and strong, that is positive. If I say, I will not die but live, that is negative. We are trying to say the same thing, but one person is speaking in the positive, the other person is speaking in the negative, and most of us are so screwed towards negativity. How can you ask somebody, how are you doing? And instead of the person to tell you, well, I'm wonderful, I'm great, everything is working out, he says, not too bad. Have you asked someone, hey, how are you doing? And he said, not too bad. And each time I hear that response, it drains me. I'm like, okay, if it's not too bad, it means it is bad. So the degree of badness is maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, your degree of badness is 3, 4. It's not too bad. I can manage it. Somebody's badness could be 9, 10, but yours is not too bad, so it's 3, 4. So, but that is a negative response. If I ask you, hey, Judy, how are you doing? A positive response would be, man, I'm great, I'm phenomenal, I'm amazing, I'm wonderful. Everything is working out for me. Things are getting better. That's a better and a positive response. But if I say, hey, how are you doing? Say, man, not too bad. You think it is okay, but by the law of positive proclamation or declarations, when you say not too bad, that is a negative statement. Not is bad. Not on itself is negative. And then bad is negative. So why will you apply two bads on your response? But most people do it because they think it's a conventional way to be humble. It's a pious way to respond. How you doing, man? Not too bad. Everything is going on well. No, you don't have to say that. How is it going, Mel? Everything is going on well. It is well with me. That's a better way to say it. So when you speak negative language, which is negative response, how are you doing? So. Man, things are hard. Things are tough. Man, I'm struggling. Man, we are pushing. Man, we are grinding. You know, some of those things that we say and do, we think that we are okay, but we are really not speaking positive words. So you want to check your thoughts and your patterns. You want to check your thoughts. How do you think? Do you think in line with success? Do you think in line with affirmation? Do you think in line with affirmativeness? Or do you think in line with, how do you call the other word? Optimism. Are you optimistic? Hey, welcome, Party World. Nice to have you, Oga. Welcome. So, are you thinking proactively, as in optimism? Do you believe? Do you speak like it is going to be well? Man, this thing I'm trusting God for, I know it is done. I know I'm passing that exam. I know I'm buying that home. I know I am buying that car. I know I'm starting that business. I know things are working out for me. I may not get the result. Everything may not be okay now, but I know it is working out. Is that the way you talk? Or you talk like, man, let's be real, man, it's not well with me. It's not okay. Things are not working out. Listen, you cannot be more righteous than the Bible. The Bible says, let the weak say, I am strong. Let the weak. The Bible acknowledges that you're weak, but it says, don't say it. Don't say you are weak. Let the weak say, I am strong. Why is the weak saying I'm strong? Because by reason of what you say, you are changing the environment. You're changing the outcomes by your words. The words I speak to you, they are powerful. So you want to affect the things that are happening within you that you have control over, so you can change what is going on around you. So self-reflection, identify patterns in your thoughts and your behaviors. How do they reflect your external? How do they reflect in your external reality? So it is what you are saying that is affecting your external reality. It is what you're thinking, it's what you're doing. Those are the impact. Those are the things that are affecting your life. What you're thinking, what you're saying, what you're doing. Those are the three fundamental things that are affecting your outcomes. Nothing else. If you think you can make it, your outcome, you make it. because you are going to feel like you are making it and you're going to act like you're making it, and eventually you make it. If you think that you'll not make it, you won't make it, bro. You won't act against it. You will sabotage yourself. You will destroy your own outcomes. So it's you eventually. First within, then without. So today, what are we learning? We are learning that we should take control of our within, because our outside is always corresponding with our within. Check the pattern of your life. In the last 1 year, how are you talking? What are you doing? How are you feeling? Those are the things affecting you. How are you feeling? One guy jilted you, you feel like every man is always jilting. Then you're going to attract people with jilt. It's simple, bro. It's simple. So this is something I wrote here on the principle of the law of correspondence. As above, so below. As within, so without. This law attests to the fact that we as humans are physically present but have minds and we have spirits. So you have a mind and you have a spirit. Even though you're physically present, you have a mind, you have a spirit. So we exist in more than just one plane. So you're already existing in the spirit plane because you have a spirit. You are existing in the mental plane because you have a mind, and you're existing in the physical plane because you have a body. So at least as a human being, you are existing in 3 planes: mental, spiritual, and physical. Those are planes that you're existing already. You cannot forget spiritual, forget mental, and just be doing physical. It won't work. You must settle all planes. We might even be multidimensional beings with multidimensional thoughts, and there might be more to us that we can think about. You are a multidimensional being because you have a spirit. You are a spirit, sorry. You have a soul. You live in a body. And that's the tripartite nature of man. So you cannot just be doing things physically and think that everything is just physical. No, there is a spiritual realm, there is a mental realm. If you satisfy those ones, it will also affect the outcomes for you. So it's what you want to do. You want to give it some thought, guys. You want to think about it that way. Therefore, whatsoever you desire to be, see, or have on the outside material world, you must first become, see, and have on the inside. Whatever you want to see outside, you must see it inside. You cannot travel within and stand still without. But if you travel without and you're standing still within, your journey will be cut short. For you to travel without, you must first of all travel within. It is the law. First within, then without. So what do you want to see without? See it within. What do you want to do without? Do it within. What do you want to have without? Have it within. And the law of correspondence will ensure that your outside mirrors your inside. It is the law. It is the law. It is the law. So you want to declutter by organizing your home and workspace so that you can have mental clarity. You need to sit down and begin to organize your life. You want to start your day with gratitude, and with a positive mindset, a good tone to start your day. You want to look at your life within, clear off whatever, every negative thought pattern, clear them off. Everything that is making your inner world not the way you want, reorganize your inner world. Come on, clean up your inner wall, mop your inner wall, arrange it, perfume it, spray some nice deodorant. Ensure that your inside is as wonderful as you want it to be so that your outside can conform. Get the relationship sorted inside. It will sort itself outside. Get your visa inside. You will get it outside. Get your house inside. You will get it outside. Get your car inside. You will get it outside. Travel within. You will travel outside. Forget the outside. Listen, by the time you sort yourself inside, outside you're going to take what is called inspired actions. The universe will prompt you. You're going to get promptings. You're going to get intuitive actions that you would take, and you will hit it. You don't hit and miss. Why? Because you have settled it within. The outward must correspond. It is the law. Guys, I cannot overemphasize this law. It's amazing. If you know me, you know I've been shouting first within, then without. It is a law. Today you're understanding that law. It's called the law of correspondence. It must correspond. It must correspond. The seed must correspond with the fruit. I cannot plant mango seeds and not reap mango fruit. If that happens, it is an error. He said, be not deceived. God cannot be mocked. Whatsoever a man sows, that is what he will reap. Correspondence. It is the law. These laws are littered all over your books, the Bible, the Quran, and all the wonderful literatures that you know. These books talk about it. They talk about it. It's just that you read them, but you don't understand. These are laws. They govern the universe. And listen, wisdom demands that you understand the laws and align yourself. You can't fight these laws. These laws have been existing long before you came. Long after you're gone, they keep existing. If you want to succeed while you are here, you've got to play by the rules. You've got to play by the rules. These laws are amazing. Gravity, you throw something up, it has to come down. The laws of motion, those are laws. Aerodynamic, all manner of laws, thermodynamics, these are laws. Law of electricity, law of magnetism. Everywhere there are laws. If you operate by the laws, you get the result. Why do you want to go against the law? Why? Why do you want to make your life difficult? Listen, why don't you make it easy? Why don't you play by the rules? Why don't you make life enjoyable and sweet by operating by the laws? Listen, it's amazing, guys. These laws are here to help you enjoy life on this plane. And that's what I've come to tell you. All right, guys. That is the law of correspondence. The law of correspondence I have explained to you. You want to take a decision today to ensure that you fix your within. For now, leave the outside, leave the relationship, leave the result, leave anything that you are not comfortable with outside. Forget it. Just leave the outside for a while and focus on the inside. If you can fix your inside, I tell you, your outside, like the speed of light, will be working to ensure that it matches up with your inside. Because this law cannot be broken. First within, then without. As in heaven, so on earth. As above, so below. That is the law. Amazing. Ufoma, thanks for joining. Real Talk with Papa, thanks for joining. Life of Kimsey, thanks for joining. I am Romeo King, thanks for joining. Thank you guys for everyone who has been here. Come on, drop in the comments. What have you learned this evening? I want to invite some people. If you want to say something, you want to talk about any of the laws, you want to talk about your experiences, your understanding on these two laws. We've talked about law of mentalism, and today we've talked about the law of correspondence, principle of correspondence. So if you want to share anything within these laws and these principles, your own experiences, your own ideas, whatever, the floor is open. Send an invite, and then I'm going to send me a request. I'm going to bring you up, and then you share your thoughts on that. Okay, so this guy wanted to come up. Let's see if he's still here. Let's welcome a few folks who are available. Sending invitations. Floxy baby, welcome. Thank you. Oh my God. All right, so guys, that is the law of correspondence. That is the law of correspondence. Tomorrow, we may want to, if we come up live tomorrow, we want to take questions, we want to share. I will have said, let's talk about the next law tomorrow, but I think we can leave it up till maybe Wednesday. So you have time to play with the laws that you've talked about. All right, who is coming up? If you know you want to come up, come on. The floor is open. Valentino 1, thanks for joining. Do we have anyone coming up this evening? Share your thoughts, guys. What do you think? Do I have folks with me? Or no one is with me tonight. Oh, we've got some gifts. Luca, thanks for joining. Okay, guys, the floor is open anyways. If you want to share your thoughts on this, Ronaldo7, thanks for following. Thank you so much. So if you want to share your thoughts, come on. The floor is open. You want to share your thoughts? I'm happy to welcome you. You want to talk about the law of mentalism, or you want to talk about the law of correspondence, or you just want to share an experience, or you have a question, whatever it is. Anyways, I think what we will do, we're going to still be on live tomorrow evening, but it's going to be questions. So if you have any question on what we have talked about, on what we've talked about in the last live and today, you have any question whatsoever, send me a message. We're going to answer your questions tomorrow. Hey, Shane, you're welcome. All right, so we're done with the law of correspondence. We've explained it in its entirety. We've given examples and all that. So I don't know. Okay, we've still got two more people who want to join. Who do we have? Two guest requests. So we have Gifter. We have someone else also. Weary. All right, guys. Hey, you want to mute? You please mute.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hello.
Can you
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
can you mute?
Hello. I'm
Okay, so these ones are not ready yet. Okay. So they're not ready. Shane, are you ready? You have the floor. Go ahead, share your thoughts, and let's see how we move from here.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening,
If
sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a very insightful class, or yeah, it's been an insightful show. So, the law of correspondence, right? You've always been saying it first within, then without. And honestly, I've been seeing this happen
Hey,
time and
Emma
again.
Jenkins, thank you for joining. Welcome. Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah,
Sorry.
been seeing this happen time and again. So, I came across someone, yeah, who was going through a whole lot, and honestly, it really brought this back to me. This
Hi, Emma.
law
Thank you,
of
Bola. Oh,
correspondence.
thank you, Bola, for joining. Sorry, I may likely be welcoming one or two people. So once I'm saying
Okay,
something,
no
just come.
problem.
Eddie, thanks for joining. Bola, glad to have you. Emma Jenkins, I'm happy to have you. We just finished the law of correspondence, and then we've got someone that is responding to it. So just stay around. You're going to hear more about it, and then you can send in your contributions. Okay, Shane, we'll continue. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so basically, you know, like you said, when you see something happening in your exterior, in your world around you, most times people feel like, why is everything against me? Why is everyone against me? Or why is everything
Why
not
is
just
it not
working out?
working? Kind of.
Yes, yes, and it's kind of, they feel like you feel like you are in a pit, and people are grappling with, how can I get out of here? So they are fighting back. So it feels like you are thrown into a pool or an ocean, and you don't really know how to swim. So you are batting against the water, you are struggling, but instead of getting to float, you are drowning the more.
Hmm.
So what
That's how
this
many
is
people
teaching
are.
us is learning how to float, learning how to swim, learning how to flow with the tides and not against the tides. That is why this channel is so special to me, because honestly, it's like a life skill. Like the way swimming is one of the necessary life skills, this is a life skill, to know how to navigate your life, know how to navigate the world. So, like, this person came just out of the blues. We've not spoken in years, and here she is calling me like her life depends on it. And what she first came to, like, you know, with the call was, I want to just come and greet you. But when I met with her, she came with so much baggage. She came
Kingama,
with
thanks for
a lot
joining.
of sessions of tears. And honestly, this is where I recommended for her. But I hope with time she'll be able to come and connect,
Send her
because
the link.
with
Let
the
her
whole
connect.
story that, yeah, with the whole thing that she's going through, I know a lot. It really opened my eyes to see that, man, people are going through a whole lot. People are going through a whole lot. And the phases of her life that she's even going through, depression is paramount, because she's going through loss of a loved one, she's going through a divorce, and she's going through a rebellious child phase. So everything
It's like against her.
me. Yes, so it is really, really going down for her. And this is just a sneak peek to what a lot of people, are going through in life. So yeah, thank you so much for this.
All
Honestly,
right. Amazing,
it's
amazing.
not like I'm having a question, but it's hitting home.
Yeah,
It's
that's
hitting
okay.
home.
Thank you so much for your contribution. I mean, it's amazing when you understand these laws, how your life would take. Like if you listen to me, I will tell you that your life is going to change like night and day. The difference between night and day is enormous. The light shines in darkness, the darkness cannot comprehend. Your life is going to take a 360 degrees when you have understanding of some of these laws. And I mean, they are laws. They are laws. Just understand them and apply them. It's just like you get to a building, a high-rise building, there is a staircase and there's a lift, but you don't know anything about the lift. So you start climbing and you're going to the 10th floor and you start climbing. Oh, you are going biggie, 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 boom. You go to step 2, you go to step 3. And meanwhile, this guy comes and realizes that there's a lift and just pop into the lift and press the button and boom, he gets to 10th floor. He gets there refreshed, happy, and excited. You are still struggling. He has finished his business. He pops into the lift. He's coming down. You are yet to get to the 8th floor. Why? The journey of the foolish wearies them because they don't know the way to the city. Listen, there's a way to the city, but because they don't know the way, and because they don't know the way, they don't even know the postcode of where they are going. Google cannot help them. They don't know their destination, so they don't know how to get there. Now, that's why we are here. That's why we are teaching, guys. That's why we are bringing this information. That's why we are teaching. That's why we are coaching. That's why we are mentoring. That's why we are doing all we are doing so that you can have the understanding of the way to the city. So you can realize that for you to go from the 0th floor to the 10th floor, there is a lift. You can just pop in and press 10th, and then the lift carries you there. The lift is the law, the lift is the understanding. And that's what we are saying. So listen, there is nothing happening outside you that did not start within you. Thoughts are the seedlings of life. Whether they will be good, they'll be bad, they'll be ugly. Sometimes you think that no, I cannot wish myself bad, but you thought bad. You heard something and you resonated with it. Somebody told you her own experience, and in sympathy, you bought into that experience, and it is happening to you because you felt it should happen to you. It has happened to A, so it will happen to me. Who told you that what happened to A must happen to you? Who lied to you? Who lied to you? That because it happened to your mom and your dad, that means that's your destiny. No, it's not. Who told you because it happened to your twin sister, it means it must happen to you? No, but because you don't know better, you think that because it has happened to one, it must happen to everyone. No. So your mind and your thoughts, the people you're hanging out, the environment you are, the things you're discussing, the things you're believing and accepting are paving the way for what is happening for you. I'm telling you. If you don't like it, don't accept it, don't think it, don't dream it. Some of us, we sit down and we play what is called worst case scenarios in our minds. So some of us are so amazing that we think of worst case scenarios. And you know how wonderful your mind is when you continually rehearse. We call it mental rehearsal. When you continually rehearse worst case scenarios, it is worst case scenario that will come to you. Why? Because that is what is within you. First within, then without. You cannot be contemplating worst case scenarios within you and expect best case scenarios to come out. No. The law of intention. If you are saving money and your intention is rainy day, rain will fall. It's called the law of intention. It's the law of expectation. The reason why you're saving the money is because you are saving it for a rainy day. Eventually, the rainy day will come. Why don't you change it for vacation? Why don't you save the money to buy a home? Why don't you save the money to start a business? Why don't you change the intention of your savings so that the result of your savings can be better? Why should you be saving for a rainy day? Rain is going to fall, beloved. So something awful will happen that will finish the savings because that is the purpose. But you don't know. That's why you save for a rainy day. I will teach you that you don't need to save for a rainy day. You need to save for a successful day. You need to save for a trip to the Bahamas. You need to save for vacation to Maldives. You need to save for something better rather than rainy day. Olajumoke Musa, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. So, guys, what is happening outside you is because of what is going on within you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your actions, your word, your belief, all those things are inner world things. Your concepts, your what did we call them the other time? Cybernetic principle and what was the other one? Your paradigms. Everything that is happening within you is what is affecting what is happening outside you. Stop the blame game. It's not your mom, it's not your dad, it's not your uncle, it's not your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your partner, it's not your significant other. Leave those people. Fix yourself. Leave the mirror and face your face. Leave the world alone and change the concept you have about yourself. Leave the world alone. Leave outside conditions. Forget outside conditions. Fix your inside. By the law of correspondence, the outside must conform with your inside. It is a law. It is the law. It is the law. It is the law. Guys, it is the law. Laws are not broken. They are fundamental. They control this universe. It is law. That's why your earth is going round. It is law. That's why you have winter, you have summer, you have autumn, you have fall. It is law. That's why the ocean moves to a particular place. And those are laws. That's why the moon comes out and the sun goes up. Those are laws. They are principles. Isaac Newton say, he says an object would be in a state of rest. And if it is in linear motion, it will continue linear motion until a force acts on it. That is a law. We call it laws of motion. Law of relativity, laws, principles. These are the things that guide us. E is equals to cm square, mc square. Those are laws. Relativity. All those physics laws, they are working. Electricity has its laws, magnetism has its laws, relativity has its law, aerodynamics, whatever. All these are laws. You will do yourself the favor by understanding laws. When you understand laws, it will help you. Laws of relationship, laws, how it works. That's why you need to be schooled. You know, some of us think that we know relationships. You want to become a doctor, you go to school for 7 years. You want to be a lawyer, you go to school, you go for youth service, you do all manner of things. Then when you want to go into a relationship, you don't even read a book. You don't get a mentor. You don't get anything. You don't study. You don't listen to anybody. You just get up and think you know relationship. And then you pop in and you mess it up. You want to get married. You don't read a single book. You don't attend the training. You don't attend the seminar. You don't go for mastermind. You don't learn nothing. You just think you know. Then you go in and you mess up big time. And then you cry that the thing didn't work. How will it work? How will it work? He said, through knowledge shall the just be delivered. If you know, you are delivered. If you don't know, you are in trouble. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, because you've rejected knowledge, I also will reject you, and you shall no longer be priest over me. Listen, you need to get knowledge to enjoy your life. It's not as bad as it looks. It can be better. Life can be sweeter. You can be in control of your own emotions. You can be in control of your mind. You can be in control of your destiny. When they said that your destiny is in your hands, it is true, bro. You can decide how far you want to go by what you know. Thank you so much, Shehu, for that exposition. Guys, tomorrow, I have decided I'm going to come up live tomorrow same time 7:30 p.m. And what we want to do tomorrow is to answer questions. We want to discuss these two lives, so these two laws. So we are going to look at the law of mentalism. We're going to look at instances. We're going to tie law of mentalism to law of correspondence. How do they work? Each of these laws are fundamentals. Mentalism is connected to correspondence. Why? Because it is your mentality is within you. Correspondence is saying that the way your mind is thinking is what will happen outside. So your outward is going to correspond with your inner world. And it is your mind that is controlling your inner world. Your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, they are controlling your inner world. So these two laws are connected. You need to understand them and then align your life with it. You need a mind renewal, beloved. He says, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Your transformation is hinged on your mind. If you can renew your mind, your life will change like night and day. If you need coaching, drop it in. If you need mentoring, you need therapy, anything that you want to come into the community, just send send a DM. Tell me, dude, I'm ready for you. We'll set up something and we can shift your life. We can help shift it. We've seen it happen time and time again. We can change your inner world. You will change your inner world. We'll just show you what you need to do. You by yourself will change your inner world because you've got the powers. Thank you very much, guys. Edwin, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. Bami, glad to have you. Bola, thank you so much. I'm happy to have you. Emma, thank you so much. Glad to have you guys. Thank you so much, everyone. In the absence of, okay, we've got someone. Who is that? It's like someone wants to come. Hey, Luke, you can go. Okay, Luke, you want to go live? Thanks for following. Luke, you want to go live? But you just joined us. You have an idea of what we're talking about? You want to make a contribution? Or you want to ask a question? All right, fine. Then if you want to learn, no worries. All right. So thank you for following. So we are coming back live tomorrow by 7:30, and we are going to be looking at questions, answers, scenarios, live scenarios, examples of the principle of mentalism and the principle of correspondence. Mentalism says all is mind. Nothing happens outside without it happening in your mind. Correspondence is saying that what happens outside will conform with what has happened inside. So it's still boiling back to inside you. And if you understand me and if you follow me, you know I'm a stickler for what is going on inside. Leave the mirror, fix your face. Leave the world alone. Change the concept you have about yourself. It is about you. It's about you. Fix yourself. Work on your mind. Work on your thoughts. Work on your ideas. Work on everything about you. And every other thing will fall in place. If your relationship is not working, it's not the relationship, it's you. If your environment is not working, it's not the environment, it's you. If you work on yourself, your environment will change or you will translate to the new environment that suits you. So stop the complaint, stop the bitterness, stop the anger, stop the frustration, change into gratitude, change your inner world, become happy and grateful. Love yourself, love your situation, love you who you are. Begin to transform from within. As you begin to change from within, your outward will conform. It always does. It is the law. Thank you so much, guys. I want to appreciate every one of you as we sign out very briefly. Thank you, Shemun, for the gift and for your contributions. Everyone who is joined, Luke, thank you for joining. Thank you so much for coming. Bola, thank you so much. Which, thank you so much. Emma Jenkins, thank you so much. War, thank you so much. Ronaldo, thank you so much. Real Worry, Real Talk, thank you so much. Ify of Kimsey, Life of Kimsey, thank you so much. I am Romeo King, thank you so much. Party Well, thank you so much. Everyone, Flogsy, Boxing, thank you so much. Everyone who joined, Jumi, thank you so much. Everyone who gifted, thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. Those that followed, thank you so much. If you are not following, I'd like you to hit the follow button. If you need mentoring, you need coaching or any of those sorts, you have personal questions, you want to change your atmosphere, come on, send me a DM. Let's see how we can work together to make it happen. Now, these things we are teaching, these are some things that we've studied and we have seen to work in our lives and we are sharing. So you can apply them. You will also get results in your life. Listen, I've applied them. We've seen it work in our lives. A few other people have applied. So we are sharing with you what we have seen work. And because there are laws and principles, we believe that if it works for one, it will work for all. You understand? So because there are laws are universal. H2O is the same in UK, is the same in China, is the same in US. H2O is the same in Africa. So that's why it's a universal principle. So if it is universal, then it's the same everywhere. So if it works for me, it can work for you. Sam, thanks for joining. Glad to have you. So guys, we are sharing these principles because they are universal. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in the east or you're in the south, north or west. Apply these principles. They work. They always work. They won't fail in your time. They are universal principles. Thank you so much, guys. Tomorrow, 7:30, we are coming live and we are not discussing the third principle. We are going to be explaining the principle 1, mentalism, and principle 2, correspondence. Those are the two we are going to talk about. We're going to talk about real life situations. We're going to talk about how you can apply those laws, how those laws apply and connect with you as a person. Scenario. So then the floor will be open. People could ask questions if they want. It's going to be a 1-hour session tomorrow. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. Set your alarm 7:30 p.m. tomorrow, and then you come up and we learn together. Thank you so much, guys. It's been amazing. Gabby, thank you so much for joining. Thank you, guys. So I appreciate you and thank you so much. Our next, by tomorrow evening, I'm going to tell us when we're looking at the third principle. Let me even share you the third principle. The third principle is the principle of vibration. We're going to look at that on Wednesday, the principle of vibration. That principle is amazing. Nothing rests, everything moves. So as you are vibrating, and it is your thoughts and feelings that determine the state in which you're vibrating. If you're thinking negative, you're vibrating negative, you'll attract negative. We're going to talk about that law on Wednesday evening. But tomorrow, we're going to be discussing questions and answers on correspondence and mentalism. Thank you so much, guys. We're signing out right now. God bless you guys. Follow me if you are not following. Drop me a chat if you need anything, and then let's see how it goes. Thank you so much, Nico, for the gift. Thank you for everything. The live is 7:30 UK time tomorrow, so set your time up. Questions and answers and contributions tomorrow. So those of you that like joining live, you just want to talk, you just want to share your mind, prepare yourself. Just get something written down, questions you want to ask, and then things you want to share. And we'll see how we'll coordinate it for the next 1 hour, and then we'll discuss. But on Wednesday, we're looking at the third law, which is the principle of vibration. Hey, I like that one. We are vibrating. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much. We're signing out. God bless you. At the count of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Au revoir. Bye.